Hi, I'm Alexa, and I'm a certified learning and development specialist who has been working in this sphere for a few years now. Basically, as for today, I want to take a look at the Chiba and its alternatives. Even though this LMS is one of the leaders on the market, it might not be always the best choice for some companies. And exactly in this video, I just want to take a look at some options which might be good for replacing the Chiba as a current solution. Let's get started. And obviously, let's talk about the Chiba first. First, let's quickly understand where the Chiba fits. First of all, the Chiba mainly built for large enterprises, and also it can provide like global workforce training, continuous upskilling programs, and AI-driven learning recommendations as well. It's powerful, it's scalable, packed with like different automations, some of the gamification features. In reality, sometimes companies run into three common challenging. First of all, is the pricing. So the Chiba typically can be a little bit costly. And also costs increase quickly depending on users and different add-ons as well. The second mentioned basically problem is complexity based on the platform and multi-featuring. Teams often face like a steep learning curve and complicated navigation as well. And as well, even though it's very like great at one point at the reporting, however, many users also state that it can feel a little bit more limited in terms of like some restrictions, less customization there. So that is why today we are exploring some alternatives, and let's move to our first place. First is EducateMe. It is one of the strongest alternatives to the Chiba, and plus, whenever you're looking for something modern, also AI focused, and whenever there is also a need of like flexibility in pricing, especially, and clear usability, then definitely it is a great choice. EducateMe is best for most use cases. So whenever you're looking for internal training like onboarding, upscaling, or external one like customer partners training, and also it is great for cohort-based learning. Definitely go up with EducateMe. Plus, its AI features are quite cool. Like you can create courses with AI assistant. You can also check on AI role play for role-based training and learning. And also one of the biggest advantages comparing to the Chiba is ease of use, because you can combine, for instance, internal and external training all in one platform. Yeah, one limitation related to EducateMe that there is no native mobile app. However, it is still mobile friendly. So yeah, now we are going to check the second option, which we are moving with Cornerstone. Cornerstone on Demand is a nice enterprise scale development environment, and I would say it is probably the closest competitor to the Chiba at the enterprise level, because yeah, Cornerstone on Demand is really nice for like large companies at enterprise level. It is great for workforce planning, like. And it is also quite strong in closing company-wide skills gap. So it is definitely a good thing. The platform focuses heavily on skills intelligence and performance management. It has many features, and as you can see by solutions, it is also quite powerful for both internal and external. However, it is also known for compliance training ease. Yeah, whenever we talk about features and also reviews from learners, definitely something that is mentioned by users, it is a little bit outdated of interface. However, I do believe with the recent changes they quite fixed this problem a bit. Plus, as one of the things mentioned is that sometimes it might feel a little bit complex in usage, and obviously the pricing might seem a little bit too high in some cases. So yeah, now we are moving forward to another alternative, which is Absorb LMS. Absorb LMS is a quite engaging corporate training solution, and it works very well for mid-size and enterprise companies. Also, it has quite a nice structured and again engagement-focused environment. Compared to the Chiba, many teams find Absorb easier to navigate. And also the trade-off is pricing. It can still become expensive depending on like customization needs and on. However, yeah, still a quite nice solution. And whenever you're looking for what it can offer you for different cases like compliance for customers, needs training, so you can easily like view some different features that they would mostly recommend using and also see how it works. Yeah, definitely a quite nice, and I would say also a leader in terms of competition with the Chiba. But we are moving next into the Litmos. Litmus is all about blended learning and instructor-led training mostly. However, it is still a strong option for organizations who run like coaching-based training, and it includes some like automation for enrollment, as well. It has like AI assistant and many other interesting things. As one of the also strong suits there is gamification and multilingual support. Generally, it is simpler than Chiba, though reporting tools can sometimes feel a bit chunky. However, quite easy to use, and also many reviews are also quite nice in terms of the usage of Litmus. Now we are moving to another solution, which is Adobe Learning Manager. Adobe Learning Manager is a content-rich learning experiences and very nice, based on some AI recommendations. And yeah, it is ideal for like multimedia heavy training, and as well whenever there's like simulation-based learning, and this is the best fit in this term. Yes, for cases, it is useful for like internal, external compliance training as well. It offers more advanced analytics, more interactive content, and basically very also easy to integrate directly into like website platforms. The downside is complexity in terms of like administration that can require like more expertise, so you would need to be like a bit more experienced to cope with like learning manager, Adobe Learning Manager. um, yeah, and also sometimes users mentioned about implementation that it can be also a bit complex. However, yeah, still a solid choice, especially whenever you're looking for something more content, like content interest for LMS. We're moving forward to the next option. LearnUpon is a simple and also custom training portal, and it is best for organizations managing multiple solutions. You can also see by its use cases, also internal, external training. Plus, it is good for extended enterprise. Its biggest strength is definitely like portal customization. So if your organization is looking for something to create more like separate learning environment under one system and something that would be more customized, LearnUpon is a good choice. Compared to the Chiba, the interface is often considered cleaner, easier to use, and I always say that LearnUpon is a quite simple, clean platform to take. Plus, when you talk about the other side of LearnUpon, definitely there is still involvement in its features, especially what relates to AI. Sometimes built-in content like authoring tools are quite basic. That is why I mentioned it is still like evolving and developing in these terms. However, yeah, definitely check it. And now we are moving to Bridge LMS, which is quite exciting. Our next LMSs are not going to be as popular as the previous ones. However, if talking about Breach LMS, definitely I'd say it's more employee development platform. So it combines learning with performance management, which is amazing, and it works best for like continuous employee development, leadership training, and performance reviews if it's a case. One standout feature, definitely it is a strong video-based learning, and also some collaboration tools and integrations are quite tempting for like managers and teams. Yeah, also whenever you take a look at its different like products, you will also see there is like AutoPro, which is design for designing learning content, which is also quite engaging and interactive. But as mentioned before, it's more like engagement performance management platform. So yeah, if you're looking, if it sounds something that you're looking for, Bridge LMS might be a good fit for you. Tovuti LMS is a feature-rich online training solution, and it is a well-rounded platform for online training businesses, also like some onboarding programs and organization needing many integration. Sometimes the interface might be a little bit robust, but overall, still quite nice. Plus, it supports more than 40 content formats, and it is it is also nice for in terms of e-commerce tools. Compared to the Chiba, it's often more flexible, though some users mention a learning curve when setting things up. So this is something also to think about. Now we are moving to eFront as the next solution. eFront is one of the enterprise and compliance training solutions. However, it also supports different types of training. However, I'd say it's mostly designed for enterprise environments, regulated industries, and also like partner training ecosystems as well. It is multi-tenant architecture, so that allows organizations to manage multiple portals under and audiences easily under one system. And it's highly customizable, but pricing and some basic authoring tools can be drawbacks. However, it's still a good platform to check. And now we're moving to the last alternative, which is 360 learning. Finally, 360 learning, which is a good collaborative learning alternative, and it focuses more on collaborative and peer driven learning. Yeah, again, good for internal, external trainings. And whenever you're looking for the features, it is also quite AI advanced and still developing in the AI things. Yeah, however, easily to like create courses, share expertise, collaborate directly inside the platform. Compared to the Chiba, collaboration is definitely stronger, though reporting that might feel more limited in this term. Yeah, this is it. And now let's move to the final thoughts. Docebo remains a powerful LMS, especially enterprise LMS on the market, but many organizations still prioritize simplicity, flexibility, and faster implementation. So that's why some modern alternatives might be as a best solution to choose from. Thanks for watching. And if you're currently comparing LMS platforms and looking for some alternatives to the Chiba, definitely check out our article. The link is in the description box. Thank you again, and bye for now.